Alright, BB40 back with a video. I know I haven't done any in a while, but this one again is on Zombie Mayhem. I've been playing a lot lately. Managed to creep all the way up to number 2 on the leaderboard. So, and what I'm going to do here is go over at first, when you first come into the game, what you're going to see. And you look at the bottom right corner, you see that green. Usually it'd be red when you first come in. Just click on it to sit out, and you won't get put right into a game. This little button down there. So, and you will get, every time you come in, every day you come in, you get a free something or other. Just the first thing that pops up for you. Now the guns, you'll start off with the M4A1 here, and what I recommend is I'm going to show you what you need to do when you first start earning dollars. You see I got like almost 22 million up there. What you want to do is hit on the gosh, I can't how they read it, but the upgrades. And do your base upgrades. Fill those up as quick as you can first. Do that first, and then you can go down and hit the other yellow tabs below that for the other different options. Optics, I recommend this ACOG scope. It's the best scope out of all of them. The aim point just blocks too much of your view, and it has a much smaller window to see through, so I don't recommend the aim point at all. Just stick with the ACOG. It's a pretty good scope. Here I went ahead and got the silencer, because if you notice, look at the very top right, the damage. It actually increases your damage, and that's important. The more damage you can do to the zombies, the better. So you want to do that. So I'm actually may go back, and a lot of my weapons that I like to use, I'm going to pick that silencer on all of them. The grips really don't do anything of substance. They don't increase your damage at all. So now I always recommend getting the drum mag. The more ammo, you see it jumps from all the way up to 63 from 45. The more ammo you can carry in your clip, the less you have to reload, the less time you spend reloading. So definitely opt in for the drum mag whenever you can, whenever you get the money to do it. So just the M4A1 is not bad for like your first 20 to 30 levels to help you level up. After that, I would go with the FAMAS, the green one. That's the fourth one from the left top. But I did another video. The last video I did before this one is I went through all the different primary weapons and settled with the AK-47 as the best overall weapon. Mainly it's a combination of damage, fire rate, and ammo capacity. They all work together to contribute toward this overall strength of a gun and how quickly you can take down the zombies. And the same things, looked at the silencer. It actually does increase the damage a little bit, so I went ahead and bought the silencer for this one too. So it actually was a good jump. I think it went from 53 to 58. Again, you get the drum mag. I got the ACOG scope. So whatever guns you decide to go with in the game, I recommend you do these mods and purchase them with as soon as you earn the money to do it. Now secondaries, I went with the Tech 9 at first. It's the first one I bought because damage was decent for a secondary weapon, 26, and the capacity, the clip size was pretty big. I tried the Desert Eagle, the Deagle. I wasn't impressed with it, just not enough ammo in the clip. But that Barrett worked really well, and now I settled on the 5.7 here, which good damage, 39, and large capacity for the clip. So this was the first melee that I purchased, other than the one you start off with. You start off with that baseball bat, and then I went to the Scythe here, and I worked my way up to level 100 where I could buy the now notice the swing rate, attack rate. That means you can only swing about 1 per second with this guy. And the faster you can swing, it's a combination of swing rate and damage. You want to look at both of those factors when deciding which melee weapon to go with. So I got the katana. I can swing it 3 times per second. A very fast swing rate and a lot of damage, 140 damage. But you have to get to level 100 to get this. So it took me forever. I mean, I went up to about level 93, and I finally opted in for the double XP, so I could get the level 100 quicker. I bought the Game Pass for it. Now this, skins. You look in the top right of the screen. You got Zombucks. Basically, Zombucks is only good for buying skins. That's all it goes toward. Or you can buy cases where you can earn, get a free skin from spinning the case or whatever, opening a case up. So, and I'll show you that here in a little bit, where you can go to buy the skins. Here's all the Game Passes. I did buy a big flashlight because it was cheap. It just gives you more light in the dark. I recently got the Quick Step, so I can run just a little bit faster. And the primary reason I got that is so that I can get to other players who have been knocked, and I can help get them back up on their feet. The quicker you can get to them, the better. So that's the only reason I bought the Quick Step. You really don't need it because you already have enough speed to outrun any of the zombies in the game, so it's not something you really need. I did get the Rapid Fire because firing quick contributes to more damage. This one here, the Rapid Fire, the faster you can shoot and increase your fire rate by 30%, so all your machine guns can fire 30% faster. It just helps to kill zombies quicker. The Power Shot, I just bought recently too because of the extra damage. Here's the XP I bought. I was at level 93, I think it was, when I bought that, so I could level up quicker. It's a 50% increase in XP earned, so you can level up quicker. More ammo, it's just, helps you carry more ammo so you don't run out of ammo as often. I bought that one and this one here, fast reload. Reload your guns quicker. The other ones I wouldn't bother with. I'm not going to get those, even though this one's only 79. It's just for voting extra votes, and I don't need the money, obviously. And these are your skins that you can buy. Now, there are actually Game Pass skins, which I'll never buy those. I mean, I'm not really that big into skins. Because I got the Zombucks, I pretty much bought all the skins below that you can see down there. Because I had so much Zombucks to do it, so I just went ahead and bought some. Now, daily challenges I recommend you do every day. This helps you level up a lot faster and earn more cash quicker. And you only have to play for like 30 minutes pretty much to achieve all these different daily challenges, like killing zombies with grenades, repairing barricades, putting the boards back in the spawns, using your melee weapon to kill zombies. These are challenges you get every day. And they do help you level up quicker, especially the weekly ones. You get a big boost from weekly, and the lifetime ones give you a huge boost. This is just showing my stats for hard mode. I've just been concentrating on hard mode. And this shows you all the different types of zombies that come up in the game and what wave they'll show up at. And they'll, basic what they're worth when you kill one, how much reward you get. So, and those last ones down there, those the burnt zombies, they come out, they're on fire. If you kill them while they're on fire, it takes a lot to take them down. I mean, it takes me probably, what I'll do is I'll round them all up into a group. There's usually about 12 of them that come out when they spawn, 10 or 12. And I'll kill them with my my katana. And it usually takes about 50 swipes to take them all down. So, but you get a lot of points when you do it that way. The other option is you go run off and trigger the fire alarm, which the water sprinkler system kicks on and it puts out the fire on those zombies and they become really weak. And this is just all the different settings you can play around with. I mean, you can adjust to your own preference here, whatever you like for the different settings. So that's pretty much it for intro to the game, the things that you need to know to start with. Like I said, concentrate on beefing up your weapons with your money that you earn. Buy the drum mag, buy the silencer, buy the ACOG scope. Beef up all the fire rate, the damage. Just beef everything up as much as you can. And then, the M4A1, like I said, your starter machine gun, usually pretty good for up to about wave 25, level 25, level 30. Then I would just jump right to the FAMAS. I'll go back and watch my video on primary weapons, which I did just before this one. Did about a month or so ago. and it'll show you the best weapons in the game to purchase it when you get to that. You get enough money and high enough level to where you can get them. So now I'm going to go in. What this really, I want to do this video because before I tried going live stream, see if I get to wave 100 in a game, but we just ran out of time. I didn't have enough time to do it. But I decided to do it a couple days ago, and I went in by myself at first until I got up to about wave 75. And I don't know if you looked at the scoreboard there, I'm at number 2 level at the scoreboard, and the number 1 player, DucksAndChickens, we're friends now. I friended him, and he came in and started playing at wave 75, and we went all the way to wave 120, which I think is the highest wave for either one of us ever. So you can do that if you get the time, and you get yourself leveled up enough to where you can get the melee, you get the katana, get yourself this AK-47 all beefed up, all maxed out, and all the options, and you will have enough firepower and strength to go pretty much forever in this game. Now the zombies do keep getting stronger and stronger, you know, as you level up, obviously. But you don't really get more zombies, which is a good thing. They don't keep adding zombies every wave, you know, to where it gets ridiculous to try to kill them all. They just get stronger and stronger. So now this is starting up wave 76 here, and he goes by the name of Half Pint. His ID is DucksAndChickens, and he's been playing this game longer than me, and he's actually a really good kid. I'm glad I friended him. He's fun to talk to, and he's actually very courteous and considerate. He lets me pick up some drops if he's already got them or whatever. He doesn't go hogging everything at all like some players do. So he's pretty good. Now these, I want to go over these different zombies. All the different zombies in the game are out now, because they're going way past wave 40. I think the last ones come out at about wave 37. You get the big brutes. And you can see a big brute, the tall one there on the right. That's a brute. And the brutes they're extremely strong. You know, take a lot of shots or a lot of hits from my katana to take one down. These little black crawlers, the sprinters they're called, they are one of the ones that can hit you from a long way away, and they're very fast. So it's very hard to avoid them or to dodge them. The other ones that we don't like, you see that little elf guy right there? I just killed him. They shoot out at you all of a sudden, and they usually hit you from a very long distance too, so you gotta really keep your distance from them. And one way to avoid them, if you're running around and you hear one screaming at you like this one, is to jump. And you can time it to where you see him coming at you, just jump right over him. And a lot of times you can avoid taking a hit from him, because he does do a lot of damage. Now a lot of the other ones, there's a little ghost zombie, there's that static zombie, looks like TV on his head. They're some of the early zombies that come out in the game. There's another, oh, he just killed that one. They're usually the weaker ones, not too much to worry about. There's a glitch zombie who really screws up the screen. It makes it very difficult to see where you're going. So I usually try to take them out first. I also try to take out the wizards. I call them the wizards, because they shoot out. See that laser or lightning bolt they shoot out? They do that from a long distance. They can damage you from a long distance. So I try to take out all the wizards as quick as I can too. This one right there, just kill him right now. So wizards, the glitchers, the sprinters, and the little elves. I try to take all those guys out first, if I can get access to them. The other zombies aren't blocking them, if they're not hiding behind them. So now there's tricks to killing some of these other zombies. There's a armored zombie who has a shield. He's black with a black shield. And what you got to do, I mean, you could just shoot. If you keep shooting straight at him, the bullets just hit his shield, and they really don't do any damage at all. What you got to do is you got to shoot him in the legs to get him to drop his shield. And these guys here, that the bloater. I'll go over these guys again as we see them. There's a zombie that has a big fat belly, he's just like a toxic zombie that blows up. It has a toxic gas that comes out of him. What I do in general is I will just jump over them If you run past them, they might hit you. But if you jump over them, then they usually never hit you if you jump over them. And what it does is it triggers them to explode. Any close proximity will trigger an explosion from them, just makes them blow up. And they will damage you pretty good if you're too close to them. And that's a brute right there. No, I've got what's they call the incendiary bullet. It's like a silver bullet in other games. It gives you like a 30 or 50% increase in gun damage strength. So it's always great to pick those up if you see them. Now I also got the X-ray eye. It's the red round ball that shows up. And there's a glitcher. See how it screws up your screen? And messes up your screen? Those are the glitchers. I usually try to take those out as quick as I can. The static guys, they do affect your screen a little bit. That's a bloater, but I just decided to shoot him. And you see I took some damage. You see how far away I was. That's why a lot of times I like to jump over them, just run past them. Just run away, get as far away from them as you can, and let them explode. And actually when they explode, they'll kill other zombies. There's one right there. I just shot him. There's another wizard right here. I'm going to take him out. And a sprinter. There is another crawler zombie there, but he's not very fast. He's a very early zombie. He comes out like wave 2, he shows up. So they're not as bad as the black ones, the fast ones. And there's a brute. I like to kill the brutes with my melee weapon because they take too many bullets. And there's a little elf too right there. Another one. You hear them screaming as they go by. So when you hear that scream, if you want to increase your chances of not taking a hit, just jump over it, let them go underneath you. So I just got myself another incendiary bullet, some more damage, which helped me take the zombies out a lot quicker. You see the zombies, if I were in here by myself, I would only get about 60, give or take, zombies per wave at this level. But I'm getting like 112 because there's 2 of us. And if there were 3 of us in the game, we'd probably be getting about 150, 160 zombies to kill between the 3 of us. So it does increase the number of zombies depending on the number of players in the game. So you can remember that, so you can go in here and play by yourself and not have to deal with a lot of zombies. And you'll get all the credits for killing them all. In this particular run, I think at the end of this run, I killed over 7,300 zombies in this one run, 120 waves. Typically on a regular run, a 40-wave run, you have the options if you go into a private server, the private servers are free in this game. If you go into a private server, you have an option of doing endless, which is what I'm doing right here in my private server. Or you could do the standard 40-round game. They only have you go 40 rounds. And there's actually a lifetime achievement, I think. If you do 25 games, you complete 25 full games, 40 rounds, you get a lot of boosts towards your XP and money and everything. So it's one really good challenge to complete at one point if you can. I think actually they start off with 10 games, then it goes to like 15 or 25, whatever. They give you like 2 or 3 options. As you complete one, it gives you another one. And after you completed 3 of them, then that's the end of it. It won't give you any more. I've already maxed out all of my lifetime achievements, challenges, and I can't redo any or start over on any. They do give an option where you can, if you complete your weekly challenge, like in a couple days, you can spend some Robux and reset all the weekly challenges and do them again, if you want to. And I think you do with daily challenges too. But I don't have any reason to do that anymore. I don't think I ever did, actually. I never spent Robux to reset challenges. Now there's see the wizard. Take him out first, and you see the black one on the right. He's an armored zombie. Excuse me, armored zombie with the shield. And what you got to do, actually I'm rounding a bunch of them up here because I have a bunch of them here, and I'm going to just throw some grenades at them. Oh, got to get my friend up first, but I can drag the zombies away. But I get the zombies away from him. if I have time enough to race him. That's why I bought the quick revive, so you can raise other players in half the time. So it's very important if you want to be able to raise other players. And a lot of the daily challenges and weekly challenges will be, you know, reviving a certain number of players within a certain amount of time. You know, you got 24 hours. Usually it's like 8 players. You revive 8 players. Then, see, I just jumped over that little elf guy there. If I didn't, he would have hit me pretty good. They hit you for like 30, 20, 30%, 25, 30%, something like that. They're strong little things. So yeah, you'll have a daily challenge that might be to revive 8 players in a day, or 60 players in a week. And the quicker you can do it, the safer it is. I've early on, I died several times trying to revive a player, because it'll take 5 or 6 seconds to revive a player without the Game Pass. So that's why I opted in to buy the Game Pass for reviving. Quick revive, basically, is what it is. And it's worth it if you want to be able to revive other players that get knocked. So I do recommend getting that Game Pass if you get into this game a lot and you want to play it a lot. So there's one of those black armored zombies there. Trying to get a point where I shoot him. Yeah, shoot him in the leg and he drops his shield, and then you can shoot him in the body and the head and take him down. But here I've got a lot of wizards, so I'm going to try to kill some of these guys with grenades if I can. I'll grab another batch of grenades here. So you get grenade drops, you get ammo drops, you get health drops that'll restore your health to 100%. So there's one of those fat guys, the bloaters. I just ran right past him, jumped past him, didn't make him explode. And you can take down sometimes a lot of other zombies in lower waves. You can kill a lot of other zombies. I think they come out around wave 25. The bloaters do. You see how much I like my katana. I have 81,000 kills with the katana. I just broke 80,000 with my AK-47. Well, it's getting 78,000 now, 78.6. I'll be breaking 80,000 by the time I finish this game. So that brute just hit me. And he hit you for about 40% damage, so you can watch out for those brutes. But I did manage to jump over the little elf there. Killed that one before he could shoot out at me. There's another incendiary bullet here, which I'm going to grab when the wave changes. I'm going to try to make it last as long as possible. So I'm going to wait to the beginning of the next wave before I grab that. I still have one that's active right now, so I still can do a lot more damage right now. But you got to grab these within, I think it's 30 seconds. They disappear if you don't grab them in 30 seconds. But I still got mine. We're going to get that last zombie so we can change the wave. And now I can go grab this other one. They do make a pretty good difference as far as the amount of strength you have in your bullets, the damage you can do, and how quickly you can take the zombies down. So I definitely recommend grabbing those whenever you can. Now another trick to this game, if you want to run your fastest, switch to your secondary weapon, or switch to your melee, because they're much lighter, relatively lighter than your primary guns, and you can run faster. So if you have to run to get away from zombies, so if you have to run to go pull a fire alarm, or maybe run to go turn the lights back on or something, or go get a gas mask. There is another event that happens in these games where this toxic gas will start to come down, and you have to go run and get a gas mask. If you don't do that, the only way to survive the round is to go and rebuild barriers. Rebuilding barriers restores your health. So here I'm going to turn the lights back on. Lights went out. Now if you play the first game you play, you will get that, you saw that yellow, almost like a yellow brick road, the yellow broken line that will direct you to the switch, or it'll direct you to the fire alarm. if you play 2 consecutive games, one after the other, then you don't get that guiding light anymore. You won't be able to tell where it is. You have to look for the fire alarm. You have to look for the little yellow box. It'll be on the wall somewhere on the map, and you got to find that little yellow box for the fire alarm. Or you just have to know where the switches are to go and find the switch to turn the lights back on. And the gas mask stations, when the toxic gas comes out, they light up and they show you where they are located. You just have to run to one before the zombies get you. Put a gas mask on. So yeah, I'm rebuilding the wall. You see the little green sparkles? It's restoring my health. That took a little bit of damage, so I just restoring my health by rebuilding a barrier. And one of the two of the challenges, the daily challenge, I don't know why they did this. The daily challenge is to rebuild 200 barriers, which is just the boards. It's 200 boards you put back up. The weekly challenge is only 100 barriers. I don't know why they made it that way, but they did. The weekly challenge is easier to complete than the daily challenge. Now here I'm going to jump over. See, I jump over the fat guy, and he blew up. You can hear that. And there's a black one there, see? Just shoot him in the legs and he drops his shield. Just remember that for those armored zombies there, those riot police, whatever they are. Just remember to shoot them in the legs first to get them to drop their shield. Now the big brutes, they run so slow. Usually just save them for last, because you can easily avoid them because they're so slow on their feet. And if you want to go take a break, go get a drink or something, you can run to the opposite end of the map and leave 1 or 2 of those brutes alive, and it'll take them like 5 minutes to make it to the other end. Give you a few minutes to go get a drink or something. So I usually, as you see, I'm just running around these big brutes and just letting them stay alive here for now. But the dangerous part of that is sometimes the other player here, my friend, he'll he's backing right into them, and they do a lot of damage. You got to always be turning around and watching where you're going. That's true of this game, like any other zombie game, which I mentioned many times, is they love to spawn zombies behind you. They always will spawn a zombie behind you. It happens all the time in this game too. If I would have run off down the hallway, if I killed a couple of zombies on my way down, I got to turn around because there'll be a zombie right behind me that just spawned behind me. You always got to watch for that in these games. The games know where you are, and they spawn zombies in your locations all the time. See, I'm just saving some ammo and killing the brute. I don't think he'd ever been this high of a level before, and he was kind of getting a little excited about it. This is the highest already met, wave 84, and this is the highest. Highest I ever did before was wave 70. So this was every wave was a new record high for me. But like I said, we end up going all the way to wave 120. Now I had cut it out, and I'll admit it right now, is that I ended up going down at wave 118 because I got my controls messed up and they didn't respond on my keyboard. I had gone kind of like AFK to check on something, and when I came back I couldn't get my controls to work, and the zombies knocked me down, and he came and revived me in wave 118. And I just kept going. He left at about 119. I kept going. I wanted to go all the way through 120. So I'm trying to get some other zombies next to this bloater. I'm keeping him alive for a little bit, because he will kill other zombies, like if he explodes next to him. So I'm just gonna take him out. Just run right next to him is all you gotta do, and they explode. So I just jumped right over him, and he explodes and he damages the other zombies. There's another one here. Just jump over him, and you can hear them explode behind you. And these higher rounds, they just do a little damage. They're not going to kill other zombies because all the zombies are so strong right now. So they do some extra damage to help you take them down quicker. So the other thing I haven't figured out yet is if you get a bloater to explode, I don't know if it counts as a kill. All the other zombies that it takes down, I don't know if it counts as a kill. I haven't tested that yet. So he's got a bunch of zombies on his tail where he likes running off and running around the outer perimeter of the map. He's got a bunch of them with him somewhere. Here he comes.
Keep following me.
They keep following me. Yes, they do.
Are you cooking something?
Yeah, usually in like below wave 40, you throw a grenade out into a bunch of all these zombies, and it usually kills just about everyone except for the brutes. The brutes are generally the only ones that might survive, or the armored ones might survive, or the football helmet guys there, they might survive an explosion from a grenade, but all the others it'll take down. But these, at this high of a round, only the really like early wave zombies, the little regular zombies, the little crawlers, and the ghost zombies are about the only ones who die from a grenade at this high of a wave, because they've all gotten so strong. So ammo drops, it's good to pick up all the drops that you can when you can. Try not to let any of them disappear on you. You see the round circle there, that's the X-ray. It allows you to see where all the zombies are throughout the entire map. It's not 100% accurate. Some zombies like that one right there don't show up, they don't light up. They don't glow red. Some of them do and some of them don't. Most do, but some don't. So you gotta be careful of that. I want to get that bloater to blow up. He just blew up. It's handy to jump over the bloaters when you're running from a bunch of zombies, because they stop and all the other zombies catch up to them. And they blow up right when they get next to the bloater. Right when the other zombies get next to them. They do a lot of damage to other zombies. So it's just another way to kind of save ammo. You go through so much ammo, these high waves. It's so hard to kill these guys now. Oh, there's that one of those little elves. He screamed all the way over to me. You can see he did a good amount of damage. Yeah, about 15-20%. Yeah, they not only get stronger, but the damage they do is worse. They do more damage as they get at higher and higher waves. I think. You know, come to think of it, I think they do the same amount of damage no matter what wave it is, because I noticed the brutes, the big brutes, still only hit you for about 40%, even at these high waves. So that's one thing you don't have to worry about. It's not like Zombie Rush, where the zombies get stronger and stronger and do more and more damage at higher waves. In this game, they all keep their damage level. They just themselves, they just get stronger and harder to kill. So this was actually too before I bought the silencer for my AK. I generally just bought it. I think when you were watching at the beginning of this video is when I purchased the silencer for this gun, simply because it does do, it adds about 5 to the damage total. I'm gonna get these bloaters to blow up. There's another one here. Oh, I didn't jump in time. Those little elves got me. So I jumped and I avoided that one. Gotta jump away from that one too. There's another one in there in the middle of them. So you can see him right there, the little guy. There he is. Just jump and see, I didn't take any damage that time because I jumped over him. Just remember that for those little screaming owl things. You can avoid damage by jumping over him. Him, I just ran far enough away because they have a really long reach. They can damage you from pretty good distance. And that's why I just right-clicked on my mouse to scope in on my ACOG scope, and it has a little arrow at the top of the scope which lines you right up with the zombie, your target. And jumping. Jumping does help a lot, not just with the little elf guys, but you can jump around a lot of the zombies. You can jump over them sometimes. The little black crawlers, the speedy guys, they'll hit you even if you jump. They just got a really long reach for some reason. So I think I pretty much covered the range of zombies. There is a zombie that carries around this baseball bat and hits you with the bat if you get too close to him. So you got to keep your distance from those guys too. Here's watch you. See, I hit him from the side, I hit him in the legs, and he drops his shield. You got to get the shield down, get him to drop his shield in order to kill him. Because otherwise your bullets will just bounce off his shield and you won't do any damage. And another thing you want to concentrate on too is try to get as many headshots as you can. There is a lifetime challenge of getting 25,000 headshots, and it gives you a lot of bonus, a lot of XP, and a lot of money. So it's a challenge that's worth completing. Try to get the headshot challenge done. I've been trying to concentrate on that more lately. After I completed that challenge, I didn't care so much about headshots, but now I'm trying to concentrate on it more to get my headshot average up. It was only about 1 in 4 kills have been a headshot. My overall accuracy has been about over 60% now, about 61, 62% I think. Now if you want to have really good high accuracy, there are some guns that you can get. He's using a SPAS, S-P-A-S shotgun. A lot of players prefer that gun as the strongest gun in the game, which it is pretty strong. But I don't like it because of the limited ammo. He's always running out of ammo. He comes running around a couple times saying, I don't have any ammo. Well, I'm still firing my AK. I don't think I did run out of ammo at all in this particular run. We both, between the two of us, we kept getting ammo drops. You know, with the drum mag, and I boosted the maximum capacity for my ammo storage and my clip. So it's not very often I run out of ammo with this gun. It has happened, you know, go in playing solo sometimes. Sometimes the game just won't give you drops. Sometimes it gives you too many. You know, grenades take a little practice because a lot of times they tend to have a right curve to them. You throw them and they curve off to the right and you miss the target. So it takes practice to judging how hard to throw it to get it in the middle of a bunch of zombies. See, these guys here, normally the wizards, the blue wizard here, comes out about round 11 or 12. And I can normally kill him with just 2 swipes. But now it takes like 6 swings to kill one of those guys. They're all so much stronger now. And here comes a brute. I gotta watch out for him. And these little guys, the pink wizards, they tend to fire their lightning at other zombies. And I believe it strengthens them or restores their health. So if you want to take down a brute, you better kill that wizard first. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to point out in this game that would help you either survive or last longer and level up quicker. We haven't had the burnt zombie event yet since we've been going through this video, but they do come out on a few occasions, which you will see eventually. And you just got to run off and pull the fire alarm is the best thing to do. Or if you got yourself a good melee weapon, you can fight them with the melee weapon. The guns will not. You'll run out of ammo before you can kill them all. They're that strong. You just won't be able to do it. No matter what gun you have, you'll run out of ammo before you can kill all the burnt zombies. They're just too strong. So don't even try to fight them with a gun. The ray gun, if you manage to get a ray gun drop, or if you're lucky enough to, there's a wheel that you can spin. You earn free spins. The more you play, the more free spins you get. And that's the only way to get the ray gun is with a free spin on the wheel. And I've spun the damn thing probably 1,000 times. I still haven't got the ray gun yet. It's one of the reasons I keep still playing this game. It's my last objective is to get that darn ray gun. I'm hoping someday before I die I'll be able to get it, but we'll see. Say as old as I am, I may not live that long anyway. We'll see. Now there are 4 different maps in this game. Oh, he disappeared. I don't know how that happened. A couple of times he went down quick. Oh, he just went down and just quickly disappeared. I don't know if there's an option you can choose to just go to the waiting area, the lobby, and wait. Because there is usually you have a certain amount of time to get revived. I think it's maybe about 30 seconds. But that time he disappeared after about less than 10 seconds. I didn't have a chance to even get to him. So I think maybe he wanted to take a rest or a break. Go AFK for a little bit. See, here's a toxic gas event. So I gotta go off and get a gas mask. So what I'm gonna do is try to drag some of the zombies out of there first. Get them away from the station. So I can get over here and grab a mask before the zombies can attack me. I like to jump up on top. See, like these sprinter guys? They'll hit me a little later if I jump up out of their reach. Gives me another second maybe to put the mask on before I get attacked. So I've got a little damage. I'm running off to some barricades here to restore some health. And you see it restores a little bit of health with each board you put up. And this is what the challenge is. One challenge, the weekly challenge, you have to repair, I think, just 100 barricades, and the daily challenge is just 200 barricades, 200 boards. See, like I just said before, see all the zombies are spawning behind me? It happens all the time. So you always got to you shoot for a few seconds, maybe a second, and just turn around and check your back. And the zombie will be there. So I still got 43 zombies to kill. I want to get myself back out into the main open area. Now, normally I could take these guys down with just 2 swipes, but they've gotten so strong. My katana is almost ineffective against them now. It takes too many swipes and they're already attacking me again. So once you get knocked, you have to wait till the next round before you can come back in. But you can come in anytime you want to. You can simply hit the sit out button in the bottom right corner. Just sit out and you can spectate. Just go AFK. And then whenever you're ready to come back into the game, just click that button again. Or there might be a button that says join wave. So now there's a lifetime challenge that's not working. There's a lifetime challenge to survive wave 55 or higher. And obviously, I've done it 3 times before. And I ended up the first time I went to a high wave was 51. So now it's stuck on 51. It won't register anything higher than that anymore. So even though I go into wave 70, it won't give me that achievement. It won't give, award me that challenge, even though I've done it like 3 or 4 times already. So never worry about. If you do try to go for that challenge, you'll have to do it in a private server, obviously, because you cannot access endless option in the regular game. You have to go into a private server to be able to access the endless, to where you can actually achieve that challenge. And what I recommend you do is wait. Don't even go into a private server. Don't even go into endless until you're ready to go for that challenge. Because the first time you try it, that's as far as you go. It won't give you a second chance. So just give me that warning. If you want to get that achievement of 55 plus rounds or waves and get all those credits, then just wait until you think you're good enough to do it. So you've got a strong weapon, a high enough level, you've got a stronger weapon, you've got a strong melee weapon, you've got enough experience to go that far, and then get yourself a private server and go into endless and see if you can beat that challenge of going 55 waves. And then it might actually give you that all the perks that come with that, making that challenge, completing that challenge. Because like I said, I tried it one time. I didn't know that challenge even existed, and I just decided to stop at wave 51 because I wanted to go 50 rounds. And now I can't do it again. I will never get that challenge. It's just stuck at 51. It won't acknowledge any other challenges. Any other times that you go above 55, it won't acknowledge it. So just giving you that warning. Yeah, I can mention there's 4 maps in this game. I'm trying to think of there's one of them I just Lost Metro, I think it's called, where you get a subway down beneath. There is the cemetery, which I like. It's a fun map to play. There is also Waste Town, I think it's called, which I don't like the Waste Town so much. Lost Metro is okay. Cemetery is my favorite. This one's my second favorite. This is one I like to go if I just want to run up a lot of kills. And I'll try to explain, since I've gone past wave 10. Wave 10, a zombie comes out who is a boss zombie, and he spawns regular zombies, just the regular weak zombies. Now what I'm doing here, I couldn't raise him up because there's too many zombies around, so I have to drag him away first and then try to raise him up, which didn't really work because there's too many zombies. I didn't drag him far enough away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run off and drag all the zombies pretty far away from him, and that'll give us both time to run off and give me time to revive him without getting attacked. I'm going to try to restore a little bit of health on the way back over there. So I ran back around. I told him, I said, I had to drag all the zombies off before I could bring you up. He just kind of laughed at that. But that's what you got to do. You got to drag the zombies away, because they're hitting a lot harder. Well, actually, I'm not hitting harder, but there's so many of them. If you have a whole bunch of zombies too close to you and they all hit you at the same time, you're dead. I've been knocked a couple times that way by trying to revive other players, and just get hoarded by zombies. Just a whole bunch of them attack us at the same time before I could finish reviving. That's one of the reasons I got the quick revive too. So just remember that little trick. And if you get knocked, don't kill any zombies. Let the other guy run off, because if you kill zombies, they'll respawn, and they'll respawn close by, and you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of it. You don't want any more zombies coming out. You want to drag all the existing zombies off somewhere and not, spawn any new ones. So don't kill any zombies if you get knocked. I see players do it all the time. I'm sitting there and say, dude, stop killing them. You're going to have more spawns on top of you, and I won't be able to revive you. because there'll be too many zombies around. So just remember that. It's important not to kill any zombies once you get knocked. If you want to get revived, you got to give someone else a chance to get to you and revive you. And it's not going to happen if you're killing zombies and they're spawning again right around you. So just remember that too. It's kind of, I get kind of frustrated when other players do that. I run off and I hear all these grenades going off. They're tossing all the grenades and killing all the zombies around them. That doesn't help. Trust me, it doesn't help. You want to leave the zombies alone and let the other player drag them away, drag them off somewhere. And once they're far enough away from you, he can run back and revive you. So anyway, that's enough about that one. So yeah, I like the cemetery map. I like the way the developers laid it out, and it looks pretty cool. I like playing this map, especially if I go endless, because when you play endless, it's the smallest map, and you can kill the zombies quicker because they come to you quicker because the map is smaller, and you can go through the waves quicker. That's one of the main reasons I play this Asylum map. It's just a faster map. You know, if you want to get through waves quicker. The other maps are all bigger in size. This one, if you go in regular mode, 40 rounds, there is an upper level that opens up at round 12. No, wave 12, I should say. Now here's the burnt zombies. You see this, see the yellow square it's leading you to? That's the fire alarm that you gotta pull, which sets off the sprinkler system, which in turn douses the burnt zombies and puts out their fire and makes them really weak. Even at these high waves, the burnt zombies, once they're cooled down, you trigger the alarm and the sprinkler system cools them off. They're still very, very weak. You can kill them with one swipe of my katana, or just a couple bullets. But if you don't douse them, oh, that was bad luck there. Just not knowing that brute was right there. He hit me for like 40%. Brutes will do that. So, but yeah, I like to, since I have the katana now, I like to fight the burnt zombies with my katana. As I was saying, what I like about this map is it got this big open space right here, and you can just run circles around the zombies and round them up. And I like to round up all the burnt zombies in this space and take them down with my katana, because you get a lot more credit, a lot more points, a lot more XP, a lot more money from killing them, because they're the strongest zombie in the game. So I'll fight them here with my katana, so I can get the extra points. But it takes a little while to take them down. And as I was saying, they're strong, so strong that you can unload your entire ammo, everything in your clip and everything in your reserve, trying to kill those burnt zombies with your guns. So anyway, I can't think of anything else. I'm just going to let this run out, and don't need to narrate anymore. I recommend you go back and review the tips that I gave, because they'll help you a lot in this game in fighting these different zombies. Go for headshots, like I was saying. Let the brutes just kind of roam around because they're so slow. You can just keep running around them. Save them for last. I save them for last, so I save them for my katana. Take them down with my melee weapon so I save ammo. Round a bunch of zombies up if you can. Use your grenades. And kill those little black sprinters first. Kill the wizards first. You see how he shoots his lightning? He shoot it a long way, and he damages you pretty good with that lightning strike. So you want to take those zombies out first, and the glitchers, because they mess up your screen so you can't see anything. And keep getting your drops. It doesn't just help you, but it could help other players that might be getting low on ammo. You want to pick up all the ammo drops. You want to pick up all the green health drops. Grab those incendiary bullets every time you can, because they really increase the strength of your rounds. And if you'd like to be able to see where all the zombies are around the map, just grab those round X-ray drops. But yeah, take advantage of your grenades. It doesn't matter what level you're at, they're the same strength. See, that one just went off to the side. I threw it too far. It was bad aiming. And that one I put right at their feet. So you get 5 grenades, that's the most you can carry at a time. And every time you pick up a grenade drop, it completely restores your inventory of 5. So I'm going to grab ammo because he runs out of ammo all the time. I'm just grabbing these miniguns just to get them out of the way, because they kind of block your view a little bit. So I'm just grabbing them up. I don't like using the minigun because it's slow. You try to run with it and you can't run very fast, and the zombies will overrun you and kill you. And it's not even as strong as my AK-47 at this point, you know, with it all beefed up. I like my AK better because it's just stronger. So the only time I will pick up a minigun and use it is if it's below wave 15 maybe, where the zombies aren't very strong. Or the other option is if I get a incendiary bullet drop. If I have the incendiary bullet and a minigun, that's a good combination, because it makes the minigun a lot stronger and a lot more effective if you can get that incendiary bullet drop at the same time. Oop, I thought I killed him. You see, he hit me. He was pretty far away and he hit me. I thought I had killed him. I wasn't expecting him to shoot over across there again at me. The little elves. Those are the other ones you want to take down first if you can. If you can get a clear shot of one. There's an incendiary bullet. I'm going to grab it so I can take these zombies down quicker. It just makes your ammo a lot stronger. Now I grabbed the minigun this time because I got the incendiary bullet. There's a bunch of little elves over there. And we got wizards. Oh, one of them hit me. So that's the problem. You can't run very fast with these miniguns. So at higher waves, they're actually very dangerous to use because they get you killed. Where are you? There he is. He snuck up behind me. Yeah, so anyway, we're at wave 96 and I go all the way to wave 120. And it's just a record high for me, a personal record. And I think it's the same for my friend here too. I don't think he's ever been in that higher wave before. But it was fun. It was a fun run. I think overall it took us a couple hours. I think I had, well, it took me about 2.5 hours, I think, because I didn't start recording until wave 75, and it took, I think almost, an hour and a half, almost hour and 40 minutes of video recorded, starting from wave 76. So it's not like, I mean, I did, gosh, I get on the leaderboards in Recoil Zombies. That's one of the games that will keep adding zombies every wave. So that when you get up to like wave 100, you gotta kill like 500 zombies. It's not more. And I used to play with a friend to try to get on the leaderboards. There's 3 different maps in Recoil Zombies. And I'm still on 2 of them, I believe. I went to the top of Undead Nocturne, that map in Recoil Zombies. It took me over 10 hours to get to wave 115. 10 straight hours of playing to get to the top of the leaderboard. At the time, I was on the top of the leaderboard for about 3 months at wave 115. We did the Kino map with my friend, and that took us about 12 hours to get to wave 108 in Kino. So, and here I am, I'm going to make it to wave 120. It's because this game does not keep adding zombies. They get stronger, but you don't get more, unfortunately. So it is very possible, with just a couple hours of work, to get to wave 100 in this particular game. Now, if you do want to get on the leaderboards in this game, the hard mode is the lowest leaderboard of the three. Each type of game that you want to play, whether it's regular, hard, or insane mode, they all have their own leaderboards. There's only two leaderboards. There's one for the most kills and the other one for the most waves. So basically, I mean, if you're at the top of kills, you're probably at the top of waves survived also, which is the case with my friend Half Pint here and myself. He's at number 1. I think he's over 300 kills now, 320,000 kills, I think. And I'm at about 280,000 kills now, I think, at position number 2. I think I'm only about 50,000 kills behind him. But I told him I wouldn't try to take his number 1 spot. I'll be nice about that. I don't know if I could catch him anyway. He plays quite a bit now. So, and a lot of times we run into each other because not a lot of people play this game. So if you go into hard mode, more than likely you're either going to see me or see him in the hard mode. There's not a lot of people playing it. There's not a lot of active servers, not a lot of active players. I think maybe they're a little bit more than Zombie Rush these days. Typically around between 80 and 100 players at any one time shows up. If you check the main page in Roblox, you can scroll down and tell you how many players are active in any particular game. It's not like Doors, where you get 40,000 players at once active playing the game. Well, it was. Doors, unfortunately, they made the game too difficult now. I know a lot of players have given up on it. I've given up on it myself. It was hard enough as it was for a lot of players. There was still a lot of players who could never get all the way to the end. It was just too difficult for them, and now it's become impossible. Absolutely impossible. They made the game way too difficult. They've even the regular hotel is a lot more difficult now. Figure at the end, figure in the library, and at the very end, you just can't shake him anymore. You can't lose him anywhere. I mean, for those of you who've played Doors, you know what I'm talking about. At the end, when you open the last bulkhead door and figure comes down the stairs, I used to be able to run into that little what's the name of that room? There's a little side room, utility room, where the breaker box is. I used to be able to run into that utility room and lose figure. You get lost, but not anymore. Even though I crawl in there, I crouch and crawl in there, he still can hear me and follows me in there. And that happened one time. I used a cross on him. You got to have a cross at the end of that wave 100. If you don't, you're not going to make it, basically, anymore. So I used a cross on him, and I ran out of the room, and he got stuck in there. He couldn't find his way back out. He was stuck in that room and couldn't get out. So, and the other time I made it there, I only played it 3 times since the last update, since they added floor number 2, the mines. I've only played the hotel 3 times, and I made it all the way to the end twice. And the second time I used a vitamin pill bottle, the vitamins, ran off to the very last room. Really, I thought I really outran him. I was crawling down the hallway into the room, and he still followed me all the way into the room and tried to kill me. I had to use the cross on him again. So they just made the figure a lot more difficult. And the whole entire hotel is a lot more difficult. All the different entities tougher now. Halt has a new room. He doesn't go down the hallway anymore. He goes to like a ballroom with a bunch of tables and chairs in the way. Now dupe is pretty cool. You got to use a cross on dupe if you haven't done it yet. You got to see the room. If you use a cross on dupe, it kills him, and the door stays open. You can go into his room and look around in his room, and you can see his little body parts on the floor. So anyway, yeah, I used to like doors a lot, but it's too difficult now. In the mines, I've only made it as far as the grumbles, and I haven't made it past the grumbles yet, so I gave up. It's just ridiculous. You try to go through there, and there's like 5 different grumbles roaming the hallways trying to get you. It's just like, I don't know, to me it's impossible. I gave up on it. So I don't play doors anymore. So doors used to have, on average, 60,000 players a day, and I think now it's down to maybe 20,000 or 10,000 in that range. So here I got finally got a ray gun drop. And as I was saying, the ray gun, you can only get the ray gun off the wheel. Free spins on the wheel. You can't buy it, unfortunately. If you could, I would pay $10 for this ray gun if I could buy it, but they don't give you the option of buying it. You have to earn it from the wheel spins. Alright, so anyway, we got another fire alarm to pull. And here come the burnt zombies. So I'm going to go check and make sure he's getting to the fire alarm. I'll get my incendiary bullet first. See if I can do some damage with that. I think he's probably going to beat me to it. He usually does. Well, yeah, he got it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off and just let this run out, and you can follow it to the end if you want. You can see the stats at the end of the game, how I did in this particular run, and you can check out the leaderboard at the very end too. I'm going to take a peek at that. So anyway, thanks for checking out the video. Appreciate it, and hope you can make it through to the end. It's a lot of the same stuff, just higher waves. But it is, I don't know, I like the game. Some people, they say they get bored with it because it's the same thing all the time. But I mean, all the zombie games are the same thing all the time, no matter which zombie game you play. It's just a matter of pushing yourself to your limit, trying to get as good as you can, so where you can just, stay alive in the game for as long as you want to. As long as you learn some good skills and techniques fighting the zombies. Learn how to kill the different zombies. And just earn, like Zombie Rush, you gotta level up to get better guns. And save up your cash. I recommend watching, I've only done 2 other videos on Zombie Mayhem here, so you might want to watch those videos too and learn what you can about the game. Alrighty, well thanks again for checking out. I'm going to sign off and leave this running. Alright, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and check out the other videos. Thanks. Bye.
kinda broken, yeah. my gosh.